Yo, what's going on, guys? We live, man. We're in the building. Innovation Hub, to be exact. It's your boy, Crypto G. Blockchain Podcast. Taking it from the block to the blockchain. How we do, man? Me, West Con. Got my brother from another. You know what I'm saying? My guy, Kovo. Hardest working artist. On the biggest trajectory out there right now in the United States. You know what I'm saying, man? What's going on, brother? How you feeling, baby?
Oh, first of all, when you say Kovo, you know you're talking about like at minimum 4,000, 5,000 people.
Word.
Kovo is just
It's a movement, man. It's a movement.
It's an idea. It's a representation of people who believe in the power of keeping optimism, validating outcomes.
Yeah, that's good.
So
Come on.
it's much bigger than just me. I'm just one of the people, one of the co-hosts. It's just a way of thinking. But thank you, I appreciate you.
All right, come on, brother. I mean, I know you're the catalyst, but the team is looking strong. Feedback is heavy. You know what I mean? The energy is high. Frequency is high. You know what I mean? 428, right?
Yeah, 528.
You know, for those that don't know, man, do the research, baby. You know what I'm saying? Do the research, man. What up, brother? How you feeling, man? Oh, shout out to Rob in the building, man. He up there, he upstairs in the panels, man, doing his thing right now. You know what I mean? Cincinnati, Ohio, representing. Yeah, man, how you feeling today, man? It was a good panel earlier.
Oh, yeah, it was really good. It was a really good outcome that we had, and got to talk about crypto.
Good old crypto. You know?
It's the real fancy conversations. Part of the job.
Yeah, man. You know.
Yeah, it was good. Met some new people today.
Networking, yes.
Met with some investors. Immediately we got off the panel. It's like, where can I invest and stuff? But
facts. It's like Common Coin, you know what I mean? Common Coin going crazy, man.
That's been something really incredible. What's been going on? The community has. Every single day it blows my mind away.
Oh yeah, I mean, they're hungry, they're ambitious, they're motivated. You know what I mean? Like, and they don't sleep. Man, it's a good going around the clock. Like, you know what I mean?
It's a global. It's a global community. So everywhere. And for those who don't know, Karma Coin was this platform created by the people for the people. That's one of the reasons why it took so long. I know you kept asking me, Kovo, where's that white paper? Where's that white paper? I'm like, soon. But we got so many different people's ideas, and we really just had this vision of, here's a way we can help as many people as possible.
Right, yeah. That's what it's about, the give back.
Exactly. So the problems that we have is like, I grew up in church, and we're taught to tithe, give 10% to the church.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying the churches are doing any, but let's talk about the good churches, the good ones. Obviously, we live in a life of duality.
Right.
You have good churches, you have bad churches. But let's talk about the good ones.
Good shit, good ones, good ones.
We can make it even better. So, like, so we were taught to, karma.
Yeah.
You sow, you reap what you sow. What you plant is what you get back.
That's right.
So now, this is a beautiful thing about in 2025 with blockchain technology, we can make this public.
Right.
We're doing the right thing. Why can't we make this public? The next thing is that, being the CEO, I think it's a very funny title.
Right.
Funny title. The CEO.
Would you ever thought you were going to be CEO? Common Coin, bro, man. What's going on?
Sure. Why not?
Yeah.
The thing about it is, as a leader, you're actually like the servant.
Yeah.
The entire community.
Facts.
And this is it's the way modern society has kind of built, where the CEO is at the top and controls all the people at the bottom and everything. we kind of designed this like a lotus flower, where the CEO is the littlest guy, in the middle. But this is where like the vision begins, and you're surrounded by all these whales.
That's it. Yeah.
And these whales are the communities. There are all these different micro communities and all these different communities that come together, all these bubbles that come together that creates this beautiful thing. So that's what we were saying, like, let's change the whole game.
Yeah.
If you want to do good deeds, so
that's true.
it really just started with like, and let's tie this to real tangible value.
Oh, we got to.
My brother Roland, my king, this guy is changing the world as we speak. Okay, and through Karma Coin, we built it around him as proof of concept to say this is what we want to do.
Right. Feeling hungry.
He launched it anonymously to say, hey, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, or whatever. But it started off like a couple.
Never hurts to try, man. Never hurts to try, man. You never know until you try.
Yeah, it started taking off, and we're like, "Oh, this has become a thing."
Yeah.
People are coming into this.
Did you think it was gonna take off like that, like so quickly, though, bro? Like, did you saw that coming or not?
Oh, my
For those that don't know, man, I don't know if you want to tell them what the market cap is right now, but Karma Coin is on the rise, people.
Yeah. So what started off like, yes. I kind of knew this is gonna take off the way it is, but it's like you don't really know. You just have that gut feeling.
Yeah, gut feeling. You don't know until you know. I mean, what happens.
Like, let's try it and let's see if this works and everything. It works, and it's one of and we're not doing anything new. This is the old.
Yeah, no. It's a fact.
Good, it comes back to you.
It's a fact.
People always wonder, why am I getting this like extreme luck? Like, why is Kovo always getting just supernatural provision and all this from other things? And it's because I've mastered the skill of giving.
That's right. That brings good karma.
Absolutely. So then, once again, more karma comes back, and so from the Super Bowl, when we did our last interview,
that was dope. Arizona, man. Shout out to Arizona, baby.
Absolutely, and we need to get the footage for that.
Fact. Whatever, bro, man. We gotta run him down and shit, man.
No, it's good. He got good karma, bro.
Good
karma.
He got his karma back good. Oh, that's good, man. Because people, men and women, girls and guys, man, we gotta keep our karma good, man. We gotta keep the playing field balanced, you know what I mean? Just like, we gotta keep our pH balanced, man. We gotta keep everything balanced, you know what I'm saying? And on the level, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it starts off-chain first.
Okay.
The on-chain is the reflection of our actions. Off-chain.
Hello.
Off-chain,
Come on, mindset. So,
here's another thing, game changer, where there's no paid staff for the company. Everybody this is all our personal network from the people we know. We're just like, hey, this is what we're doing, and they're like, oh, and you're building something to keep on giving and keep on giving. Because this is the problem with these and how do I say this? Let's make the world a better place. There's no problem with these charities, but we can make them bigger.
Right.
You have an executive team that's choking at least 80% in some companies of all of the donations, all the investing and everything, just because of the corporate team and everything. When it's like, we can get that money to the impact, and the impact, the community will.
The community needs it, man.
The reason why we have all these groups and everybody is because we poured in. They will come back. They're going to want to be a part of whatever you're doing. It doesn't matter. One day you switch to water or whatever, but the community is so important.
Yeah, man, like we can't do it without them. What are we gonna do without the community, man? You know what I mean? Like, that's in real life, that's in the Web3 world, like whatever it is. Like, community is the key to all life, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, how you treating your neighbor, impacting your neighbor, helping your neighbor, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna combat that. I said the key to all life is 528 hertz.
Take him back, hold on, because we keep saying that number. Take him back. Tell them what is 528, brother?
It's 528 hertz is the frequency of love. It's the glue of everything, So, The Bible talks about in all thy ways acknowledge him and he shall direct your path. You know, people, a lot of times they say, Cole, do you know what God is? Absolutely. You know, First John chapter 4, verses 8, he that not knoweth love knoweth not God, for God is love. So anything that you do with love is going to create life, and anything that you do without love is going to create death. It's literally that simple. So like,
light or dark.
The problem in society is that things are being done without love. Things are being done for profit. Things are being done for greed. Things are being done for survival. And we have to shift humanity out of the survival mindset into the thriving mindset. It's literally, what is it? Taking care of your neighbor. Do unto others as you would have them do to you. Okay? We are the 99%. That's what I keep thinking. People always talking about, the 1% they control. Brother, we're on the 99. It's not easy. All we have to do is get together. What you got? You got this. You got a show. I got this. Boom. Okay, why don't we join forces? Okay, I don't do all of this. Okay, I literally have conversations all day long, and then this one does this, and this one does that, and this one does this. You know, everybody has their role, and I'm just talking
and delegate.
And this is literally the power of love. And that, I mean, literally, you embody the frequency of 528 hertz. This universe literally does everything that you.
Everything, yeah. Because you gotta manifest, man. You gotta manifest, man. You know, and that's what it's about, man. Manifestation. You know what I mean? Which brings us to karma, because, like, you know, your karma is what you manifest, and you know what I'm saying, what you put out. You know, like you said, what you put out is what you get back. You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. So like, you keep that good energy, people. Keep that energy pure and positive as much as possible. You know what I mean? But yeah, like you said, like taking it back, like you need Super Bowl and all kind of different, like through all your endeavors and your adventures, man. Like, you ever think we be sitting here right now talking about Karma Coin, man?
You have like this feeling. You just don't know how.
Yeah. Right, that's true. That's true. You don't know how or when, but you know, like you feel it though. Like yeah.
And that's what it's just like. There's this voice inside of you that you know from an early child. That voice may have gotten you into trouble. That voice may have gotten you into this or that. You know, and there's probably some other voices as well.
Oh yeah. You know that.
There's always been one voice that you've always been familiar that has, you know, been pushing you in a direction.
Right.
Why do I feel like, and one of the things with me, that voice is, I've seen unnecessary suffering, anti-violence, you know, what's going on in the world right now. The problem is it doesn't even have to happen. All of these things or whatever, you have grown old men who cannot get along and have like, this is, so my whole definition of a leader is different.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day, the real leaders, they say, yo, Luke, we out here, all right? I'm about to go across this field and check what's going on over here. We'll see if we got it over there. Okay? But I need the community to back me up. I need people watching out and whatever. I need people doing this or whatever. But the leader went in first and the community backed up. Nowadays, it's the opposite way around. You wonder why society's collapsing or whatever. It's not sustainable. Okay, when you make this only profitable for a few people, you know, your small circle, whatever, you might get away for a little bit. Karma's going to come back.
It's going to come back to bite you.
It's not going, you know, to work out the way you're desiring. Put it that way.
Nah, it's going to backfire. You know what I mean? So we about to get it done right. It's like they say, man, do it correct the first time. You know what I mean? So you don't got to circle back. You know what I mean? Keep your karma good so that, you know what I mean, you gotta circle back, guys and girls, you know what I mean? But moving forward, man, like, how's the fan, man? Like, I know, you know, got some big news coming up soon, right?
Oh, yes. See if I I'm not ready to share that yet.
Okay. Exclusive. We're gonna come back. We're gonna circle back on that. We're gonna circle back on that one.
Here's what's important. Like, so, we're all kind
You
of
knew Jared?
growing.
Yeah, I'm at 3:30.
Are we at time?
Oh,
Fine.
yeah.
Alrighty. Here's the thing. What's really important is that I don't want to build a lot of hype. Also, with the network that we have, these are very conservative people,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and it's very important that our actions align with what we say. So,
Yeah.
you know, I like to speak in things that has already happened versus what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And everything.
Mhm.
Nobody has a crystal ball.
Nah.
Now, I can tell you what's happening right now.
Facts.
You know,
Yeah. But until it has happened, like,
there's a lot of all I can say is a lot of great conversations.
right.
And we're just bringing in the team. You know, big shout out to MidwestCon. For
Shout out.
years, they have been supporting us in so many ways. I missed it last year because we had the twins, but
Yeah, shout out to the twins. I just seen them, man. They big, man. Like, shout out to the twins. What up, y'all?
yeah. Also, people like you throughout the entire years who have supported me. But yeah, we're bringing in, and we just brought in a very good big partner last week. So we're waiting for them to disclose, and then we will confirm. You know?
Exclusive. This is part one, man.
Here's the thing: you want everything to be natural. You
Facts.
want everything to grow organically.
Facts.
That's why we're not paying. That's another thing.
Yeah.
No advertising.
No advertising, yeah.
This is all grown by word of mouth.
Mhm.
You know, it's from
And it ain't no capping.
and it's about, you know, people who genuinely believe the same. We're
Yeah.
not trying to convince everybody.
Like one individuals, man.
It's basically, do you understand the power of love?
Right.
Do you understand the power of karma
Right.
and everything?
Power of unity, yeah, man.
Everyone else is panicking and seeing this end of the world or whatever. Some of us
Be
have
cool.
kids.
Right.
Some of us have to build the future.
Got to. You have no choice, you know what I mean?
Because we have to be optimistic. So we're just finding our people that we've been in the game with, and I think you guys will be very excited with what we're building.
I love it.
But
I love that, man.
Here's what I will say.
Habibi, come to Dubai. Hello, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm gonna say, man. But listen, man, like Makai Kova, man, like highly requested, man. Trajectory's out the roof, man. Karma Coin busting up crazy. You know what I mean? Check that out. Where can they find you and where can they go buy some Karma Coin?
Go check the link in my bio. It's got all of the links and everything. But if you go to payoffyourkarma.com, if you're anybody like me who may not always have good karma, you know, every sinner has a future and every saint has a past.
Hello.
So, you know, that's another reason why we have karma, is so I can pay off my karma so
Come on,
my
man.
children,
That's right.
they can have their
That's
fresh
right.
slate, you know.
Want the
So,
kids that had a good karma.
you know, literally, you can, whatever's going on in your life, whatever's bringing you down, you can literally change yourself.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Reprogram. Yeah.
before you do any of things, freedom begins in the mind, and it starts in your heart.
Mind state. That's
You
right,
know,
man.
so start with 528 hertz.
Hello.
Follow that frequency. That frequency.
That's right.
Go with hashtag. Look who's talking about 528 hertz.
That's
you start
right.
going into all of these different portals.
And don't dumb yourself down for none of these silly motherfuckers out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure y'all keep your light shining bright. You know what I mean? And man, light always takes over the dark, baby. You dig? Any last word before we get out of here, bro?
Love you guys.
All right. What's the social media for them?
Listen this out. Kova Art _SLK Karma Coin. We're on Twitter, Karma Coin SL.
Just like that. Hello. You know what I mean?
www.karmacoin. No, I'm sorry. We're gonna edit
Pay off
this.
your Karma Coin?
Pay off your karma.
Yeah.
www.payoffyourkarma.com.
Just like that, baby. Remember, that's Khan. Shout out to my guy Jared. Shout out to Rob. What up, brother? Shout out to the team. Until next time, we out of here, guys. Peace.